Antiama Benyuado. This is again to set the records, the attendance register straight. Well, I'm not surprised that the chairman, Mr. Pandomi, is surprised of the numbers. So this tells you that he's really surprised because he doesn't know the number of his members. So they are all MPP members you see here. Mr. Chairman, the need for a vibrant political opposition is paramount to the success of Ghana's democratic dispensation towards good governance and economic development. We, the MPP, think the NDC, with vibrant voices in the likes of Antiama Benyuado, has proven to be very good in opposition than in government. We expect you to graduate after 30 years or more from opposition. The MPP graduated from opposition after 30 years. And this has benefited Ghana. After graduation, in only 7 years, the MPP under President Kufuor stabilized the economy with minimum inflation. We have lowered interest rates. Today, we have almost quadrupled the size of Ghana's economy from a gross domestic product of 3.9 billion to about 50 billion US dollars. In the last 7 years of the NDC, 320 million was invested in manufacturing. In the last 6 years, in the first 6 years of MPP rule, 3.2 billion has gone into manufacturing. Sure. In 1993, Ghana's daily minimum wage was equivalent to 96 US dollars, US cents. By 2000, the last year the NDC regime, the real value of the minimum wage of the Ghanaian had reduced to 60 cents.
It's not necessary.
Today, the minimum, it will be necessary to you. Today, the minimum daily wage is at 2 Ghana cedi 24 cents. That's equivalent to $2.34. Yeah, I know Antiama will get at me. I know she's certainly going to take a swipe. Antiama, hold your breath. Ghanaians saw the devaluation of the cedi under the NDC rule. That's a fact. This depicts that the NDC is a devalued party wanting to rule Ghanaians with a devalued government. Come December elections, most appreciable Ghanaians are once again going to say no, no, no to a devalued party. But we'll say yes to the MPP. Thank you. But Ghanaians are going to say yes to the MPP led by Nana Akufo-Addo with a mandate to form a government with policies and not politics, and for the benefit of all Ghanaians. Finally, Honorable Kabneje, Mrs. Amabenyuado, Mr. Kofi Antor, on behalf of the MPP Holland branch, we wish you a pleasant stay in Holland. Please extend our warmest regards to Professor Atta Mills. Long live Ghana's democracy. Thank you.
But that is your opinion, you are entitled to it. Come one day, is about to say, the NDC, as I've already said, will take power. CPP Netherlands branch, if you are here, any representative from the CPP Netherlands branch, let us see you here, and then you give us a speech of solidarity. CPP. NDC Sweden. NDC Sweden. Let us give them a round of applause. NDC Sweden branch.
It's been very quiet here. I don't think this is the atmosphere we need in this hall. We should show that we are very happy to gather here this afternoon to usher in one of the most dynamic NDC branches in Europe. Good, thank you. Mr. Chairman, our distinguished guests from Ghana, ladies and gentlemen, we from Sweden were really honored to receive the invitation of our sister branch here to participate in the inaugural ceremony of the Amsterdam branch of NDC. As you may well be aware, Sweden is a small country. We are only small in size, but we are big in everything. We are actually here also to demonstrate the unity that is flowing throughout all the branches of NDC in Ghana and in diaspora. We have in our group in Stockholm a very dynamic chairman. Unfortunately, because of some personal reasons, he couldn't make it to this meeting. And so, as you were already informed, the treasurer and our able secretary and myself, we are here to lend support to the Amsterdam branch for a very strong and permanent presence of the NDC in Amsterdam. I'm surprised that figures or attendance list here has been made, and it seems to suggest that people sitting here are not members of NDC, or the majority are not members of NDC. May I remind you that when you are a pastor, you don't preach to the sisters who are already Catholic sisters or nuns. You go to where you need to bring the souls. So for all who are gathered here, you will hear from us. You will know what purpose we have to deliver to the people of Ghana once more.
They want to cross carpet.
And may I remind you, oh gosh, that Chairman Ajay, who is here, has a team unparalleled in Ghana, the John and John formula. The John and John formula, John and John, they bring to us as Ghanaians compassion and patience to governance. And that is what we need for our development. I do not want to take a long time in discussing what Ghanaians benefited from the NDC rule from 92 throughout to 2000. It is not necessary. All those things are there for Ghanaians to see. And come December, like our political opponents once said, you look at your stomach when going to the ballot box. We are calling the same tune today. Ghanaians will look at their stomachs when they are going to the ballot box. Please, welcome John and John come January 7th.
Thank you very much. This is Sweden branch. And I tell you, the John and John formula will work and will work to perfection. We also have a solidarity message from the NDC UK branch, the NDC Italy branch, and then the NDC Germany branch. And I'll call PAS Kwashi to give the solidarity message on their behalf. Mr. Kwashi, let us welcome him.
Thank you very much, Dr. Abraham Harrison. I've been asked to read the solidarity message from UK Ireland branch. Please put your hand for Mrs. Amanda Noazu. I've just understood that people have traveled all the way from Sweden to come and look at only one woman. And this woman, I tell you, in Parliament, the MPP could not face it. That's why, if it's true that they are here, Moncha Namusa Ben Oyaman killer. I said, Oyaman killer. Well, I just received quite a text and also phone calls from our sister branches from Italy. And Mr. Chairman, Norway, the sister branch in Italy have sent their love, their support to us this afternoon. That due to one or two reasons, they are not in our midst this afternoon. But however, they have really, they are in favor of what we are doing and they have pledged their support. That whatever the cost will be, we should get back to them, they will partake in it. And also to convey this message to our Honorable Chairman, Dr. Kabinete, that they are really behind him, and anytime he's in Europe, we should call on them, and they will really pledge to support the party. And also from Belgium, I received a call this morning and a text. They have also sent in their love. Some of them said the message went to the wrong email address. That's why they are not here. But the promise, one promise will be in the course of the program, so I'm still looking forward. They also send their love. Let me start by reading what I got on email from the UK Ireland. Mr. Chairman, members of the diplomatic corps, Nananum, ladies and gentlemen, and fellow Akatamansonians, may I begin by offering the branch executive profound apology for not being here with you at your inaugural celebration. It has been a difficult time in the build-up to your inauguration and proud event leading to that for all NDC members. We, the NDC UK and Ireland branch, are committed and supportive of your positive actions. We wish to urge all the new elected ward executive members to join in the effort to win back floating voters to the NDC party in the lead to the 2008 general elections. Ghanaians have the ability to perform wonders, but need able and responsible government that will recognize the potentials and encourage to attain greater heights. We, in the UK and Ireland branch, will endeavor to offer any support necessary in shaping and transforming the world into one of the finest. The NDC is dedicated. It is the best and fully integrated Ghanaian political party of all time. We, the UK and Ireland branch, are determined to do what we can to keep it that way. Once the inauguration is over, let us focus on shaping our tools and continue fighting the election vigorously, as our party is the only alternative to the MPP's bad governance. Remember, our performance will be judged not by the MPP, but by the good people of Ghana to fulfill all our obligations and many more besides. Please extend our congratulations to the newly elected World Executive Committee members and encourage them to rally the good people of Amsterdam behind us. To those who were unsuccessful in the world election, tell them that there are better times ahead. In this regard, we profoundly call on all Amsterdam Akatamansonians to contribute to this bid to win power in the 2008 general election and kick this disjointed MPP out into the bush where they belong. May the Almighty God be with you all and make Ghana a better place through these difficult times of MPP governance. Long live NDC, long live Ghana and the people of Holland. Unity, stability, and accountability is our way forward. Eyezu. I say Eyezu. Eyezaza. and the elephant will definitely go back to the bush. Mr. MC.
A round of applause for him. That was a wonderful speech. Now we will take another speech from the chairman of the day's occasion, who happens to be in the person of Dr. Evans Cody. Let us welcome him.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Actually, I should have taken the microphone before the solidarity speeches made by the various branches. But anyway, since we are still here, I think we just have to continue the occasion and come to a successful end as expected. Honorable NDC Chairman Dr. Kwabneje and former MP Mr. Kofi Ato, Mrs. Ama Benyuado, ladies and gentlemen and all invited guests, I first express my profound gratitude for inviting me to chair this function, Mr. Dobe, and the NDC Amsterdam branch, to this very important occasion, the inauguration of the NDC Amsterdam branch. I believe the NDC party, I understand, belongs to the United People's Family of Ghanaians.
That's right.
And they share the same ideas and goals. The party stands for peace, like my fellow friend here said to you, security, justice, and human rights, and above all, the promotion of economic and social progress, and better standard of living to the people of Ghana. So I will envisage each and every one of us our utmost cooperation for all of us that are present here by contributing favorably and also contributing to come December 2008 win this seat of presidency. We have to also commune some strategic points that might lead the party to winning and also to maintain the leadership for another term. I wouldn't be expecting from today what we're going to discuss for only just a four-year term, but it should go beyond what we expected. And we should also deliberate important issues that are affecting the people of Ghana and that are making life unbearable to them. And finally, because already time has been spent and this section has already started, I wouldn't like to take much of your time. And finally, but not the least, to make this inauguration to come to a successful end. I do thank you all for this opportunity that you've given me.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, DJ. Hey, Yezu. Hey, Yezu. Hey, Yezusu. Hey, Jobodoy. Yes, we've come to a very important part of the program. We're going to take a speech from the Director of International Relations of the NDC. He's in the person of Honorable Kofi Ato. Give it to him, Honorable Kofi.
Ehejo. NDC. NDC. If I say Ehejo, you say Bodo. Ehejo. Ehejo. MFA. I like to say that we are glad to be here. And we have special greetings from all members of the National Democratic Congress, and indeed all Ghanaians, to all of you here in Amsterdam. But the special greetings is coming from the next president of Ghana, Professor Moses. Another one is coming from the next vice president of Ghana, John Mahama. They would like me and all of us to tell you that they need your prayers and support. And for the castle of Flagstaff House, wherever it is, we shall determine where we shall be, not those who are building it. Yes. And but you see, one thing is very clear in Ghana now. Very clear. You just have to take KLM tomorrow and get to Accra and see it. It's clear that NPP is on its way out. So we just want to encourage you. I know that it is not everybody here who might be NDC, but you see, everybody here is a potential NDC member. Everybody here is a Ghanaian, and when something good happens in Ghana, it happens for all of us. And those who are not NDC members, after the inauguration, please take the membership form and fill it and come to the proper party. You see, in Ghana now, the writing is on the wall. You know the Nebuchadnezzar's writings? That's why it was in some strange language, and Nebuchadnezzar himself could not understand it. They had to call a prophet. But the writing on the wall in Ghana is in clear language. Everybody can read and write. NPP has only 8 more members. Am I saying 8? Yes, that one, the writing is so clear on the wall, on all the trotros, in all the taxes, and you don't need a prophet to come and read it to you. When I listen to my brothers, you know, all of us here, the 3 of us, were in parliament for 12 years. So I've heard this type of figures before. NPP is always in a state of self-denial. They throw figures at you. When you tell an NPP person that you are hungry, they will tell you you are not hungry. If I say I am hungry, they will tell you you are not hungry. Why? If you say I am hungry, they will tell you, inflation, it was 40, inflation is now 11. They will tell you figures and tell you that you are not hungry, although you are the one feeling the hunger. That is what we call a state of self-denial. Even if they are hungry themselves, they don't even say it again. They can't say it. Because their figure, they always quote billions. They said, my brothers were quoting figures, but they didn't quote debt. Debt from the so-called 48 trillion to 80 what trillion? 41 trillion from Nkrumah's time to the 2000. But it is now 78 for 7 years. Yeah, from 2000, no, it's 8 years now, 2001 to this time, the debt has trillion. The tall debt that they were talking about, that they came and said, tall debt. The tall debt has tripled. Meanwhile, there's a special levy that was supposed to be used to pay the debt at all. I'm talking at the oil refinery. And there was some little debt there when NPP came. And there was, then petrol price is the highest in the world in Ghana. The highest. Now it's 55,000 cedis a gallon.
Kerosene,
yeah,
expensive.
And part of the petrol price is supposed to be used to pay those debts. There are, in fact, 45% of what we are paying on petrol in Ghana is all taxes. It's all taxes. Okay, part of it is supposed to be used to pay toll debt, all refinery debt. So I don't understand still. Because 3 years ago, they told us those debts have all been paid. I don't know what has happened. That toll now has more debts than the MPP inherited. But I will leave the politics. I will leave the politics to Chavez Amado, champion of the world, and also the chairman to talk about. I, as the director of international relations of the party, I'm more interested in the organizational aspect of what we are doing. And it is not a secret what our organization is like. So I'll be telling you how our branches have to be behaving. But the good news also is that whilst there are
forces, all the forces and NDC are coming together. You know, all the forces are coming together. NPP is gradually disintegrating. So, no, I'm not only cash. Cash is just the beginning, it's the tip of the iceberg. Cash is just the tip of the iceberg. Even as late as yesterday, the president was meeting him and Nana. But it's a lost cause. It's a lost cause. You don't resign from a party and then after 1 week you say that I am coming back. Then what are you thinking? Do you have any principles? No. Didn't you consider the reasons why you resigned? So after Lakash coming back, it's neither here nor there. Whether he comes back or not, the damage has been done. He has declared that MPP is a violent party. He has declared that they intimidate him and his people. He declared that they bully him and his people. He declares that they are not democratic. Alan Kash, in his resignation, stated all these things. Whether he comes back or not, will not mean that the intimidation will not be there or the violence will not be there. So that is good. He could come back tomorrow, but nobody will take him serious. Nobody will take him serious at all. So we are not. But there's plenty disintegration going on in the constituencies because of the primaries and all that. So we would like to urge you to hold fast on the umbrella because that is the way forward for Ghana, for all of us. We were in power before. We have learned our lessons. We were no angels in power. Everybody makes mistakes. We made a few mistakes. Those people who took advantage of it and were shouting about it, they have come to double the mistakes. They were in a better position to learn from us. Because we were all in parliament together. Like I was just telling some group, when I was chairman of Foreign Affairs Committee, Mr. Hackman was the spokesperson. He was the spokesperson. Nana Akufo-Addo was in